Привет, студенты! Меня зовут Лиза, и это мой урок. Today we're talking about conjugations. So conjugation actually considered like a most difficult topic in Russian language, but it's really not. It's not that difficult, and today we're going to talk about that. So if you're wondering why you cannot say я говорю, ты говорю, он говорю, the same verb all the time, no, you cannot do this. So if you want to know how conjugations work, please keep watching this video. The main idea, as I said before, that you cannot use infinitive, original form of the verb with all the pronouns. You need to change it all the time. The same idea is in Spanish. You cannot say yo tengo, él tengo, ellos tengo. No, you change it all the time. The same in Russian language and even in English language. You cannot say she works, I works. No, like you add a letter S just for particular pronouns. The same idea is in Russian language. Russian conjugations have first conjugation and second conjugation. How do we understand whether it's first conjugation or the second one? Of course, we need to look at the ending of our infinitive form of the verb. If you have in the end of your infinitive form of the verb at or yat, it means that your word first conjugation. And if you have in the end of your word it, this is second conjugation. Of course, there are a few exceptions, but this is the main idea of conjugations. So the first step to identify first or second conjugation. The second step is actually trying to use the endings that I'm going to show you really soon. Let's look at our examples. The word понимать, понимать, to understand, ends with at, first conjugation. Знать, знать, to know, ends with at, first conjugation. Думать, думать, to think, ends with at, and again, this is the first conjugation. Alright, examples of the second conjugation. Говорить, говорить, to speak, ends with it, the second conjugation. Сохранить, сохранить, to save, ends with it, and again, this is the second conjugation. Alright, so let's look at the board. We have я, ты, он, мы, вы, они, our pronouns. Depends on the pronoun, we are actually going to use our endings. These are the endings. These are the endings from the first conjugation, and these are from the second conjugation. And we have two forms, singular and plural. Singular, just three, and plural, again. So as soon as you understand rather your word first conjugation or the second conjugation, you are ready for the second step. The second step is that you need to remove 2 or 3 last letters of your infinitive form. So if you're dealing with the word from first conjugation, you need to remove 2 last letters of your infinitive form. And if you're dealing with the second conjugation, you need to remove 3 last letters of your infinitive form. And as soon as you remove the letters, you need to add your endings. All the endings you can see here. So here all the endings depend on the pronoun that you're using or form, like singular or plural. For example, let's talk about the word думать, думать, which means to think. And what do we need to do? We need to remove 2 last letters of our word. Alright, our example, the word думать. It ends with at, right? We understand? Okay, this is the first conjugation. For the first conjugation, we need to remove 2 last letters of our infinitive form. Let's remove it. We have дума, and now we need to add our endings. Depends on the pronoun. if I want to say I think, alright, I would choose this ending and I will add this letter U to here. And it would be думаю. Я думаю. I think. Alright, now let's say you think. So for you, ты, we need to add this ending. Alright, and we have ты думаешь. You think. Ты думаешь. Alright, let's say we think. Where is our we? It's here. Мы, and the ending ем. We add ем, and we got мы думаем. And it works absolutely with all verbs. Of course, we have some exceptions, but this is the main idea. Let's talk about the second conjugation. For the second conjugation, if your verb is the second conjugation, we need to remove 3 last letters. Example of the second conjugation, the word говорить. Говорить. I hope you can see it. Говорить. It ends with it. We understand. Okay, we are dealing with the verb from the second conjugation. And for the verb from the second conjugation, we need to remove 3 last letters. Let's remove it. And we have говор. And now we need to add our endings from the second conjugation. Again, depends on the pronoun. So if you want to say I speak, okay, you need to add this ending, you. Let's add it. And we have я говорю. Я говорю, I speak. Let's say you speak. Again, говор, our main part, our root of the word. And let's add ish, because our ending ish belongs to the pronoun ты. So let's add it. Sorry, my handwriting is really bad. So говоришь, ты говоришь, you speak. Some of the optional endings you see here on this board, for example, here, you, u, or here, you see this in the brackets. So those endings are optional. Sometimes you need to add one, sometimes you need to add another one. So usually it depends on the letter which is before your ending, but let's not get it complicated. So we're going to talk about that later. Those are our endings which we need to use if we want to conjugate our words. Are you up for homework? So actually you're going to have 8 verbs that you're going to conjugate on your own. So you have говорить, сохранить, читать, молчать, понимать. You have гулять, знать, and думать. You need to conjugate it. You can write it or you can pronounce it like how do you say I speak, you speak, he, she speaks, we, they, you guys plural. Yeah, so try to do it on your own. If you have any questions, let me know, I'm going to answer them. And that's it. Thank you so much for this class today. I hope you really enjoyed this lesson. And of course, if you have any questions, you're free to ask me everything you want. I'm going to answer all of your questions. And if you like this video, please show me. I need your likes. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I will be looking forward to having you as my student. I see you soon. Пока-пока. Увидимся.